Hello friends, welcome to our channel Khatri Steno. Subscribe our channel for more dictations on daily basis. Get ready for the dictation. Our dictation starts after 5 seconds. Start. Before independence, Section 124A of IPC was extensively employed by the British to suppress the Indian nationalist movement. Full stop. In Jogendra Chunder Bose, the accused was charged with sedition for criticizing the age of consent bill and the negative economic impact of British colonialism. Full stop. While directing the jury on the case, the court distinguished sedition as was understood under the law of England at that time from Section 124A of IPC. Full stop. It was observed that the offence stipulated under Section 124A of IPC was milder, as in England any overt act in consequence of a seditious feeling was penalised. However, in India, only those acts that were done with an intention to resist by force or an attempt to excite resistance by force fell under this section. Full stop. It was opined that Section 124A of IPC penalized disaffection and not disapprobation. Full stop. Disaffection was defined as a feeling contrary to affection like dislike or hatred, and disapprobation as merely disapproval. Full stop. The following interpretation was ascribed to the term disaffection under Section 124A of IPC. Full stop. In Queen Empress versus Bal Gangadhar Tilak, the defendant was accused of sedition for publishing an article in the newspaper Keshari invoking the example of the Maratha warrior Chhatrapati Shivaji to incite overthrow of British rule in India. Full stop. In this case, Justice Stretchy placed relevant materials before the jury for interpreting disaffection by saying the interpretation that only acts that suggested rebellion or forced resistance to the government should be given to this section was expressly rejected by the court. Full stop. This judgment influenced the 1989 amendment to Section 124A of IPC, wherein the added explanation defined disaffection to include disloyalty and feelings of enmity. Full stop. A similar interpretation was given to disapprobation in Amba Prasad, wherein the accused had been booked under Section 124A of IPC for publishing an article in a newspaper called Jami-ul-Ulam. Full stop. The court, after analyzing the meaning of disaffection, held that any disapprobation will only be protected as free speech if it did not lead to disloyalty or subverting the lawful authority of the state. Full stop. The court remarked, following the literal interpretation of Section 124A of IPC, the court categorically held that it is not necessary that an actual rebellion or mutiny or forcible resistance to the government or any sort of actual disturbance was caused by the act in question. Full stop. Stressing this point, the court remarked these cases brought to light the ambiguity being created by the explanation in interpretation the term disaffection. Full stop. In order to remove any further misconception in interpreting Section 124A, the legislature introduced explanation 3 to the section, which excluded comments expressing disapprobation of the action of the government but not intending to lead to an offence under the section. Full stop. The main intention behind adding another explanation was to make the law more precise. Full stop. The Select Committee, while considering the law of sedition, explained this addition in the following words. Full stop. The discussions of the Select Committee indicate that British government was not keen on granting freedom of expression to Indians to the extent enjoyed in England. Full stop. The British found it difficult to limit the scope of sedition. Full stop. Over.